This is a young McLean cock here. That's actually his mother, and he's available if anybody would like him. I couldn't imagine a nicer McLean rooster than what he is. So if anybody be interested, just send me a DM, and we can talk it over and maybe get him out to you here pretty quick. But I think he's just as nice a one as I ever raised. He's a good-looking little rooster, good acting rooster. He's good in your hands. He's not mean. Got good size, good bone structure. His eyes match. Got straight breast, and he's got the important stuff on the inside. This is a little crossbreed pen. I'm putting some pellets in here. That, what I think is just the best gray rooster I've raised in a long time, and 3 blueface hens. I'll have eggs from this pen available. Also, they're $2.25 a dozen instead of $2.50 shipped in the U.S. These crosses, and they'll be available. They should be laying here pretty soon. And also from this pen, the blueface rooster over his sisters, the gray hens. So, and they got pellets and about to put nests and stuff in here. So let me know if y'all need crossed eggs. This is a single mated pen of my Colonel Givens hatch. I got these direct from Colonel Givens, and for those that don't know, his name was Colonel. It wasn't a military rank. He got these chickens from Harold Brown. He walked. Here's a young muff stag. My original stock came direct from John Sears in the late 80s. They're the Hoey muffs. The Hoey muffs were the exact same thing as the North Britain Hackles were. This is a nice WT green sweater McGinnis gray stag. He's available if anybody would be interested. That's also a nice blueface pullet in there with him. She's available also. So if anybody would be interested in these, please PM or DM me, and we can make us a deal. These awful good chickens. Had them a long time, and I sure do enjoy owning them and have for a long time. And as long as I got chickens, I'll have these. So if anybody be interested, please let me know. That's a stag I could let you have. I'm currently breeding her to one of my good old hens. So he's very valuable to me, really. But I can make another one just like him. She'll set on those eggs. Here's a really nice North Britain white hackle stag. He comes Spangle. They don't all. Most have some shade of white in them. But he come real Spangle. And he's off the old stuff that I got direct from John Sears. That would have been in 1988, so I've had these around a while. You can see he's very young. Look at these spurs. That's an Albany pullet with him. And she's just in there, but she's available too if that would interest anybody. But if anybody would like this stag, please send me a DM, and we'll get something worked out, and I'll ship him out to you. Thank you. I thought that was just a beautiful pair of grays that are mated together. These are my sweater McGinnis grays, and I'm so proud of them. If you get out of the way, I want you to see the hen too. He's kind of protecting her. She's a beauty too. I just thought they looked great together. Collecting a few eggs from them, and I'm moving him to this hen here, and this little girl over here too. There's 3 different single matings. And I've actually got another one I kind of want to breed into, but I don't want to push it. But that's just some of my little grays I want to show. Still have eggs available. We're kind of caught up on the pure grays if anybody's needing any. Some other breeds I'm still struggling to get caught up on. But I can help you if anything. Give me a call. Thank you now. Here's a real nice blueface cock. He'll be 3-year-old this spring, and I'm not going to breed him this year. If anybody would be interested in him, just send me a DM, and we can work something out. But he's a very, very nice rooster. I've bred him every year that he's been alive, and that's his mother walking in the picture there. But and a little stag got its tail pulled out in a tree the other night. But if anybody be interested in this blueface rooster, just let me know. He's as good as I got. Thanks a lot. This is a brood pen of some of my bumblefoot grays. That's one of the light spangles that I've just started getting the last few years. And that's some of the hens. They'll come buff and green leg, and they'll come straight neck, green leg, and they'll come this way and yellow leg. And something on my blue face. This goes back to the older stuff that come from Mr. Green. The roosters do come light and dark. Some like mostly light, but I do get dark ones. That's one of the little, we call little ginger hens. Some of the first ones I got were like that, but now they're mostly a straight neck brown and a few buff. Well, they say I don't pay a lot of attention to the colors, but they do interest me. That I don't think it has anything to do with the quality of the chicken. Just the look of the color, I mean, how it shines and how it looks, but not the color itself. So, but I hope to get some out of these. Catching a few eggs from them now if anybody's interested in some blueface eggs. So, this is just one of the single mated pens that I send out of. I don't know if anybody'd be interested in these or not, but I'm not going to use them. I've got two of these. They're coming 2 years old, and they're identical to her. Other one's up here in another pen. They're half Colonel Gibbons and half brown red. Used a brown red cock over a Colonel Gibbons. I thought this was a nice pen of my striker Y hackles. Nice little old cock right there, coming 2 year old. And a little black pullet that I thought about as best I've ever raised, I think. She's just about perfect. That's the little blueface pullet I was talking about. She's in there with a little gray pullet I've just caught up here recently. And actually was going to use them both myself, but that's her. She's a little younger than the gray pullet you've got, but she'll make you a nice one. These are two very nice blueface pullets. I like both of them. Especially that one with a real red comb right there. She's got a little bit different feather coloring and everything. And the other one's just off the best pair of blueface I own. So either which one, and there's others too, but they don't get no better than those. So let me know. Hello. These are my Claret chickens, and my Clarets come from Bill Baumgartner. He gave them to me a little while before he passed away. And Bill had great success with them, and I've just loved them while I've had them. He told me that a guy got some chickens from him, and he told the guy, said if he was a young man, said if something ever happened, said I'd like to have those back. And so he never heard from him again, and the guy got killed. And the boy's wife come to Bill and said, I'm supposed to let you have these back if something was to ever happen. I was told to contact you, and they were blueface chickens. So Bill followed the woman home and got the blueface and seen these chickens here that he assumed were Clarets. And, you know, we all have an idea what a Claret looks like and supposed to be, and the woman didn't know. And Bill liked them, and they agreed on the price, and Bill bought them. And he brought them home and bred them. And, you know, there toward the end, it was one of the best families of chickens Bill had. You know, he showed a lot of hatch Clarets, butcher Clarets, and on like that, and just did really good with them, and I've enjoyed them. And that's the story Bill told me, and somebody told me that wasn't accurate and all that, and hell, it might not be, but that's what he told me, and I like the story, so that's what I tell. But either way, they're good chickens, and they got a place here, and glad to have them. Glad to have something from just a great rooster man like Bill was. And so, anybody got any Clarets from me or whatever, then I ain't never told you the story. Well, that's it. And that's a short version. That's the old cock, and those two were his daughters. So that's one of my Sweater McGinnis blueface brood cocks that I'm real proud of. I've used for a while now. I was thinking today when I first got these in the graves from Mr. Green, my friends all come over the next day and looked at them. They'd heard me talk about them, and they of course heard of the chickens. Or they all flew off on them, told me how short they was, and how slow they was, and how old-fashioned they was, and how I'd just be looking for some more chickens in a couple of years. And really made me feel bad because I was proud of them. But, you know, that's just how people do. Well, it's been 26 years now I've had these chickens, and I'm still just as proud of them as I was when I got them. And them fellas that's throwing off on them, they ain't even got chickens no more. But don't let people steal your joy from you. When they see you're proud of something, that they're jealous of that, and they'll try to take it away from you. But you ain't got to let them do that. You've got a right to be proud of what you have and what you've accomplished. And don't let people steal that joy from you, because that's all they're doing. You can't change how people are, but you can change how it affects you when these kind of people say things to you. So be careful who you surround yourself with, and be even more careful who you listen to, because some of them, they ain't got your best interest at heart when they talk. Just something on my mind today. I love the way good chickens act. Good chickens act good all the time. They don't have days off or nothing else. Watch him out there. He's getting between me and them hens. He's letting me know that I'm right. I'm okay where I'm at. I better not come no closer. And you say he's not attacking me. He's not flying against the wire or nothing. He's just keeping himself between his hens and kind of showing off and everything, going back and forth, because that's his way of letting me know to stay away. And he ain't got to act like an idiot to do it. That's just how a good old rooster acts. I love that. I ain't going to settle for nothing less. Y'all can if you want to, but I want good chickens, and that's what these are. I thought these little butchers was looking good today. I think a lot of these chickens, they've really made their way up the ladder here with all the other breeds. They're just right there at the top now. And they've really proved themselves. I think they're as good as when Bill used to show them and do so good back then. I really do. Cross with anything. I've got eggs available from this pen and all the other butcher pens. So y'all interested in some butcher eggs or any other eggs that I have from some of the breeds that I show on my page, y'all welcome to send me a DM or PM or whatever, and we can talk about it and get all the details you need. Thank you. Here's a single mated pair of my Mr. Green sweater McGinnis grays. These go back to the oldest stuff I have that are line bred back to the originals that I got from Mr. Green. I really think a lot of that rooster. And I like this hen too. She's a little more coarse than some of them, and sometimes that's necessary to breed a hen like that when you're inbreeding chickens. You don't always want that fine, little pretty one. Sometimes you want one that's a little more coarse, bigger bone, and so you don't want to lose that in the family. But she looks like the original hen that Mr. Green got from Sweater that he called the snake killer. She had a black bonnet like that, and she killed a snake one morning when she was hatching. And so after that, all along, all the years Mr. Green had them, all the ones that look like that he called snake killers, because they look like the old mama. And that's what she is. And they're pretty close related, these are, but they'll throw me some good stuff. These are those pig hats that I had up for sale here a while back. That's a different hen. That's his aunt, not his mother. I sold the mother, but that's the son. He's coming 2 years old. I think he's just dead perfect. I like him. He does have a little damage on one of his feet where he hit the wire when he was young. It's just a small damage. He still has the nails. But I think they're really good chickens. I don't have a place for them here anymore. If y'all noticed, I kind of like blue face grays and white hackles and Albanese, and that's what I want. So if somebody would like these, please DM me. I'll make a good deal on them. They're good chickens. The chickens I had here that I got from other people, I didn't resell. They're in the ground. These are worth reselling. Those others weren't. So if that tells you anything, let me know if I'm happy. Look at my Colonel Hempel, releasing white hackles. I showed this pen earlier, and he was in the moat, and wasn't hardly pretty as he is today. I want a single mate to this hen, and then I got several more pens to move him to. I'll probably offer a few eggs here in another month. Now, I'm getting a couple eggs now, but to get eggs out to really sell and complete orders, it'll be, end of February, 1st of March before I'm able to do that. But, I just think it's a spectacular looking white hackle rooster. Probably the best white hackle family I have.